Hello, welcome back to Talkin' Tunes, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 tunes on King Crimson's 1974 album, Red. Now, this is another album that I do not own, unfortunately, but I do want, and I'll get to my final verdict at the end of the video, as I always do, but yeah, not gonna get into the history of King Crimson because I already did that in debut album January. I will link that video in the description down below. But King Crimson were a prog band and are the quintessential example, along with Jethro Tull, of prog bands not being able to keep a fucking lineup. Because King Crimson, for basically every album, had a different lineup, especially in the 70s. Famously, it's where Greg Lake got his start, but that's besides the point. By the time it came to make Red, King Crimson had gone over so many lineup changes, and was down to just 3 official members. That would be, of course, Robert Fripp on guitar, John Wetton on guitar and vocals, and Bill Bruford, formerly of Yes and soon to be of Genesis, on drums. So, yeah, Ian McDonald and Mel Collins from previous King Crimson albums also have cameos on this album, for the most part with the wind instruments. But yeah, but Red starts off with the title track, which is an awesome, just chuggy, guitar-driven instrumental, which would be perfect for like a movie villain or a movie badass. It just starts and it just goes for 6 minutes and 15 seconds. It starts and it goes until it ends. It's just, I would not be surprised if if like the Terminator's ta-tun, tun, ta-tun, was inspired by this to some slight degree. Like, it's just, it's so fucking good. It's just, chef's kiss. Brilliant opener. And it's followed by Fallen Angel, which has a weirdly, like, the song has 2 parts, which of course alternate between each other twice. It has like a weirdly pleasant bit and then a weirdly intense bit that almost doesn't mesh with the pleasant bit, but also simultaneously meshes really fucking well. I don't know how to describe it. It's got like this the instrumentation is fitting for any 70s King Crimson album. John Wetton's vocals are amazing. And I think the lyrics are about the protagonist's brother who, like, is born and could have done brilliant things, but I think chooses a life of crime. I think that's the story of the album. Or the song, sorry. Like, so I think in that case that his brother becomes a fallen angel, hence the title of the song, and it's very, very good. And then side 1 closes with One More Red Nightmare, which has amazing drumming from Bill Bruford, and I think the lyrics are about a plane crash which follows sex with one of the stewardesses, but it was all like a dream on a bus, and it ends when the protagonist has to get off the bus. I don't know. Like, it's very, very strange. I don't think I'm right, but that's what I got out of it. So, if you don't get the song, if you've heard the song before but you don't get what the fuck it's about, that's as good as an explanation as I can come up with for you. Maybe you and I should do a little bit more research into that. But that's that's how that goes. It has like these really weird early clapping effects. I don't like they sound cool. There's an awesome sax solo. But the song doesn't really end. It just kind of stops. Like like a sound comes in and it just stops. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't have a natural ending like Fallen Angel or Red did. It just kind of stops. Yeah. Side 4 opens with Providence, which is what I like to call 8 minutes of silence, occasionally interrupted by uninteresting noises. And for the first half of the song, every time you think a song's about to start, it doesn't, and it's really irritating, so that by the time about halfway through an actual song does start, you're so pissed off with it that you quit paying attention. It's annoying. It's really annoying. It's this album's equivalent of, Moonchild. I forgot the title of it. It's this album's equivalent of Moonchild, except Moonchild had the sense to put the song at the beginning and the 10 minutes of bullshit following the song. This starts with the bullshit. It's annoying. No lyrics to analyze on this one. I don't know, man. And it comes to one of the best album closers of all time, Starless. Named for the band's previous album, Starless in Bible Black. It also name drops it, but the song itself is just called Starless. I have no clue what the lyrics are about. The instrumentation is amazing. The harmonic tension is amazing. And the vocals are just immaculate. It's just, 12 millions of brilliance. It's truly jizz-worthy. Oh yeah. It's just fucking fantastic. Go buy it. I'm serious. Go buy it. I find it to be phenomenal. It's one of the best albums I've ever heard. Robert Fripp, after this album, would retire the King Crimson name until 1981, when he released, or when they came out with, I believe, Discipline, maybe? I don't know. But, yeah. Brilliant fucking album. Highly recommend it. Go buy it at the very least once you're done watching this video. Go give it a listen. Now, John Wetton would go on, and Bill Bruford. Bill Bruford, as I said, would go on to tour with Genesis right after Peter Gabriel left. He toured with them on the first tour with Phil Collins on the mic. John Wetton would go on to with Carl Palmer, Steve Hackett, Steve Howe and Jeff Downes. He would go on to form Asia, which became a pop group. Yeah, I've only heard 2 of their albums. They did nothing for me. But, this would be John Wetton's final King Crimson album. It would not be Bill Bruford's final King Crimson album. I think he's on pretty much the rest of them. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. So, thank you all very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like on it. If you have something to add, please feel free to do so in the comment section down below. If you want to hear me talk about something other than music, I have a podcast with 2 of my buddies. It's called Dorkies. I will link the most recent episode of that in the description down below. And if you want to hear what I happen to be listening to that day, or a 15-second segment at least, you can follow me on Instagram. I will link that down below. I post a 15-second segment of a song on my story there every single day. And with that, I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and remember to stay weird and keep jamming. See you in the next one.